Hey, Summerhill Cinema 700 here with my Blu-ray update of August 2018. There's probably going to be another August Blu-ray update, but here's the first one to start out with because I got some other stuff coming in the mail and whatnot. But to start us out today, we have the Star Wars Despecialized Edition Blu-rays. And I'm going to do a separate video on these, but basically what these are the original Star Wars theatrical releases without any of the shit CGI stuff and all the changes that George Lucas made to his films in 1997. So basically up until this point now, or a few years ago, the only way that you could watch the original cuts of Star Wars were either by VHS or Laserdisc, or if somehow you had a print of the old 35mm print, if you had a copy of the 35mm print. So I mean, this is just incredible to finally have these. Basically, the process is kind of hard to explain. You have to make these yourself due to like copyright issues. I mean, there's people selling these on eBay as well, but it's kind of a hard to explain issue because I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to explain that in another video about these and how the whole process of them works. But basically, these are the original films on Blu-ray without any of the special features. You can't like go to Walmart and buy these or anything. So again, I'll explain that in the next video, but I'll just show you them here quickly. First, we have the original Star Wars. Just incredible. There's the spine. And there's the back. And these ones have blank discs. Like no disc artwork. Empire Strikes Back. That original artwork on there. Back. And I put them in these thick UK Blu-ray cases, which is really nice. And then finally, Return of the Jedi. So, one of the worst changes, in my opinion, is the removal of the Max Reboot band, and now has like the CGI frog dancing around. It's just like the changes that George Lucas made to Star Wars is just criminal, in my opinion. But there's the Return of the Jedi, and there's the back. So it's just so awesome to finally, and I haven't watched these yet, but this is going to be the first time I've watched the original cut of Star Wars since like 2003 or 4 when I watched Star Wars for the first time, and it was on VHS. So luckily, so lucky to have these and finally watch them again. It's just, it almost makes you emotional to finally be able to watch, some of the most amazing films in the way that they're supposed to be viewed. So anyways, there's that there, but like I mentioned, I'm coming up here in like the next week or so. I'm hoping to make a video explaining the Despecialized Edition Blu-rays. Next up, after that, we have 2 Blu-rays here that I got from Sunrise Records, which is a record store here in Canada. First off, we have the original King Kong from 1933. And excuse me if I look a little hot and whatnot, because it's just like, it's cooking hot here and there's smoke in the atmosphere and stuff, and it's just not doing the best where I'm living. But 1933 original King Kong on Blu-ray. Picked this up for $12.99, which isn't bad. I've been wanting to get the original King Kong on Blu-ray for quite a while, but just haven't come across it. So I was going to order it on Amazon, but I saw it there, and I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal, and so I picked that up. There's the original King Kong. If you know me, I'm a big fan of stop-motion animation and whatnot, and speaking of stop-motion, my next Blu-ray update's going to be, let's just say, jam-packed with Ray Harryhausen titles. Hint, hint. And then I also picked up Christine, the John Carpenter classic. This is just such an awesome film. Hope to review this one day. But, just such an awesome film. Great acting, beautiful car, great score by John Carpenter. It's a fantastic horror movie in general. And picked this one up for $13.99, which is not bad either. And that comes with some special features and whatnot. Deleted scenes, audio commentary, Christine Ignition, Christine Fast and Furious, Christine Finish Line, whatever the hell those are. But so some special features. But just, yeah, I don't have this on Blu-ray. Actually, I don't think I own it on any format. I used to have it on DVD, but I don't know what happened to that. So Christine on Blu-ray, very happy to have that in my collection now. And finally, 3 that I ordered from Amazon to start out with. What one should I show here first? Well, we have Steven Seagal, Under Siege. And I'm really happy to have this on Blu-ray because I basically have my complete Steven Seagal collection that I personally consider his best films now on Blu-ray. I might pick up the second film, but it's nothing special. But very happy to have Under Siege on Blu-ray. And basically, this is the last Steven Seagal film that I really wanted on Blu-ray, so finally, nice to have that one. And next we have Young Guns, which is one of my personal favorite Western movies, starring Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, and Lou Diamond Phillips, as well as Casey Siemaszko, I can't pronounce his name, and Dermot Mulrooney. But yeah, no, this is just such an awesome Western film, and especially considering that it's like a later Western film. And believe me, I've watched my fair share of Westerns, and I know a good Western when I see one. And personally, I think this is a really good one. 1988, yeah, so it's a late, as far as the big boom in like the '60s and the '70s with the spaghetti Western. There wasn't a lot of great Westerns coming out at this time, in my opinion. But I mean, there were a few. There you have Unforgiven, and you have like Tombstone, which are very good Westerns as well, in my opinion. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Young Guns. It's an awesome movie of partnership and friendship and whatnot, and just having your buddies there sticking by your side, which is something that's not too common in today's world. But just yeah, it's just an awesome Western. Can't ever get enough of Young Guns. Let's just put it that way. Put that over there, actually. And then finally, we have the 81 or 82? 1981 film Wolfen. And I've never seen this film, but it looked right up my alley. It's basically a werewolf film that takes place in New York City, and there's just I just saw some awesome cinematography shots in New York City and stuff, and it just looked awesome. And as you know, New York City is one of my personal favorite filming locations for movies. So I thought, well, werewolves in New York City, 80s New York City, why the hell not? Let's just pick it up, and I got it for a fairly decent price on Amazon too. So, and it's cool because you see these shots, and it's kind of like looking through the werewolf's eyes. So you're seeing through the eyes, and it's like in this weird like holographic type like vision, almost like the Predator movie, but this did it first, So it's cool, and this one actually stars Edward James Olmos, who I haven't watched many movies with him, but I know him very well from Miami Vice because I've been watching that for ages. But really cool. It'll be cool to see him in this film. Not sure exactly the role that he plays, like I said, because I've never seen this film, but it just looked right up my alley. So that's Wolfen. That's from the Warner Brothers archive collection there on Blu Ray. So that's my Blu Ray update for now. Like I mentioned, I have another Blu Ray update scheduled to come hopefully this month, because I got a big Arrow Video package coming in the mail, as well as a couple other Amazon things. So it was let's just say I kind of overspent a little bit in August, but got some great titles, and I'm overall pleased. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think of the titles that I showed in this video, and until the next time, take care.